PowerPoint. And then we'll pull up the PowerPoint. And then who's on the phone?
Hi, it's me. It's Asha.
Oh, hi.
Sorry, I had to come off mute.
Oh, no, sorry. All right, so welcome to our June street team meeting. Like I said, Phoebe might not have been on here yet, but Robin, our chapter president's on as well. Robin, if you want to say hi real quick.
Hi, everyone. I just thought I'd join and just say thank you for all that you've been doing here. I have to change locations. I'm changing locations. Thanks for all you've been doing this year to get us to where we are right now, which is in a good spot, I think, and they'll talk about that more. And just know how much I appreciate you and can't wait to see you all out at the ride in a few weeks.
And then Erica's on. She's the director of Bike and Mass. I'm sure everyone's met her. And then Jana and I are the managers, and we've been doing the packet pickups the past few days. We're 17 days away from Bike and Mass, which is insane to think about. It seems like it was so long ago when we started planning. We'll go through some of the totals and updates right now. Our fundraising total is currently a little over $1.2 million. We have $17,500 in sponsorships, and that is not including in-kind donations. Our riders are registered at 1,529 riders. So we're getting really close to what our goal was of 1,800. And we currently have 149 teams. And surprisingly, we are still getting teams registering. So I think people are realizing that we are indeed having a ride, and they've been practicing and training all the past year. So we've been getting some new teams, which is really exciting. Now I'll hand it over to Jana.
Yeah, so our club goals and our top 150 fundraisers, we have 136 people registered out of the 150 from last year. And they've raised a total of $394,144 so far, and climbing. Like every minute we look over and there's additional donations in there, so that's great. High rollers, all 5 out of 5 have registered, and they've raised $8,140, almost $144. In our Club K, we have 162 registered out of the 226 from last year, and they have raised $159,825. So quick volunteer update. We are still looking for additional members of your teams to help us on ride day. As you can see here, there is a registration link for Sign Up Genius. If you have team members that would like to sign up, we need route support and flaggers. So it is an all-day opportunity broken out into shifts, so they won't be standing in one place all day long. We can split that up throughout the day. And Brittany McGarry is our contact for that. So you can contact one of us and we can connect you with her, or her email is listed right here on this slide. All right. Is there any questions?
I'm up next, I think.
Yep. Sorry, I just didn't know if there's any questions with the volunteer side.
All right.
Okay.
We have a lot of things coming up. We have the ongoing cycling challenge. I don't know if you've participated. We've been trying to keep tabs on it amongst the other things, but we're in week 3. So I think week 3 is take a picture of you on a ride at, the last one's your favorite bike shop. Do you guys know what week 3 is?
It's a scenic.
Scenic. Oh yes. Okay. So like if you're riding past Red Rocks or something, take a picture and upload it to our website. I think you can still participate in the other ones, which were if you ride by a firehouse on your ride, take a picture, upload it. If you ride by a sporting venue, take a picture and upload it. You could be entered to win some prizes. We have tomorrow is our safety clinic. So there's gonna be a lot of information around day of stuff, a lot of information around especially for some new riders on what to pack, what to wear, what's required. And then we're going to have a guest speaker talk a little bit about how to keep yourself hydrated and safe while you're riding, because I'm pretty sure it's going to be really hot that day. If it's already mid 90s right now, in a couple weeks, I think it's going to be pretty hot too. So that's coming up tomorrow. You'll be receiving an email from our national marketing, and all you have to do is click the link. You don't have to RSVP, you can just show up. We are working on venue access waves. And so what this means is we have 4 waves to put people in for ride day. So the first one is at 5:45, and then every, I think, 30 to 40 minutes, there's another one. And we're breaking teams out and individuals out to visit those waves that you're going to go out in. And so early next week, team captains will be receiving what wave they are in, as well as individuals. If you're an individual, you'll be receiving communication around when you're going to start. And then we have, just a reminder, we have the Bike MS app, which has a check scan feature. Super exciting this year. It uploads within 48 hours of you scanning it, so you don't have to mail stuff in and wait the typical 2 to 3 weeks. And then there's also kind of a fun mileage tracker within that. So you connect to your Bike MS app to Strava, and then it logs your miles, and you can see where you're at individually. You can see how many folks are on your team using that and where your team stands for mileage. So it's kind of a fun way to see who's riding and where you stand within that. And then we have, we just finished our 3 early packet pickups. They were pretty successful. We had a lot of people, so that's great. We have 1 more packet pickup for anybody who has not met their 400 minimum. I think we're extending it till tomorrow. So if you have not met your 400 minimum by then, our last packet pickup is Friday, June 25th, the day before, at Front Range from 2 to 7. And we'll have your packet there. If you've already met your 400 minimum and you did not make it to one of our early packet pickups, then your rider packet will be mailed to you this Friday. And then I think that's all I have for updates. There's a lot there, so if anybody has questions, feel free to throw them out.
Hey, Erica, what happens if somebody's assigned a start wave and they miss it and if they're late?
Well, hopefully they won't be.
It's a nice thought, but
if they, I mean, they'll just go in a later one.
Okay.
We're not going to hold them and say you can't ride. We're leaving some space in each wave for that reason.
Great.
So if you do miss it, we'll put you in probably the next one.
And they're 30-minute windows, so it's a pretty big time gap.
Great. Thank you.
Yeah, and you also, to add to that, anyone that's living with MS and riding can go whenever they want. They'll get a special wristband that lets them go in any wave.
Great.
Yeah.
So then,
I have one more, the biggest one. Hello. We have one more. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't remember this, but in accordance with what CDC is saying, we are also going along with that and not requiring masks if you are fully vaccinated. There still will be the wellness screening, but if you're fully vaccinated, you are not required to wear a mask at any point.
Is that including volunteers as well?
Yes. Yep, volunteers, riders, staff. Basically anybody that's there. If you're fully vaccinated, and that means you've had your second shot and you're 2 weeks past that date, you do not have to wear a mask. We're not obviously going to be asking every single person. It's going to be the honor system, but we're hopeful that people will be truthful. Okay, now that's the end of my update.
Yeah, and then we just wanted to, like every meeting, see how people are doing. I know I need to coordinate with Chris and Asha for donations of water product and sunscreen. So thank you to both of you for securing those. In-kind donations was Dannon. Is that how you pronounce it, Chris?
Oh, it's, we got Aquapana. It's all part of the San Pellegrino group.
Okay, great. And then Runa as well as donating product, and then Centura with the sunscreen. But just wanted to see how the welcome calls are doing. The I Ride with MS calls had gone. I know a few people were tasked with that. If anyone's used the discount code to register or need anything else, I know Colton, you needed some of the more posters, I believe. So we'll get those sent out to you.
Yeah, Brittany, I only had that one email that I sent you late last week. One of the writers did call me back and had a question that was more specific, I think, to the start time. So that may still be in your box.
Yeah, I actually responded to him. I wasn't copying you because I didn't want you to get inundated in your email. But let them know that we will be communicating out the start times late this week, early next. So
Great.
And Brittany, in regards to the flyers, did you mention that those would be mailed to me?
yes.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Yeah, because we'll be in the office on Friday. So I don't think we'll be able to coordinate meeting up with you. So I think we'll just have to throw them in the mail.
Perfect. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Anything else? Asha, we can coordinate with you on how to pick up.
I was just
gonna bring them into
wondering,
the office. Oh, go ahead.
if there was going to be a rest stop in Erie.
We're looking at finalizing rest stops.
okay.
I do believe there is one near Erie, but we've
Okay.
been having to work around with the schools. So we're finalizing
Right.
those locations.
Okay.
Yeah. How are you guys feeling 2.5 weeks out? Are you excited? Are you like, oh man, I haven't trained enough. I wish it was a month out.
Yes.
Yes to all.
Yes.
I'm excited, but I might be looking for a bike to rent for a month since I've been having so much trouble with my bike. First, Gary ran into the garage with it and then got it repaired. But since then, it keeps getting flat tires. So I may need an alternative.
Dang. That's always the worst when you run it into the garage.
I have one other quick question. One of our team captains sent out a note about looking for an email for self-health screening. Can you provide any detail on what that is?
Yeah, so 48 hours before the ride, there will be an email. If you're signed up for text messaging, you get a text message. You'll also get, I think it's in a couple other places. There's a link. You'll have a link to the health and wellness screening, and it's just a couple of questions that you'll have to acknowledge. And once you do that, then you'll show it to us on Saturday. You'll get your band and off you go. If you forget about it or don't do it within that 48 hours, we'll still have it available day of the ride when you get your wristband, so you can just do it then too. But we are asking every participant, volunteer, staff needs to fill that out.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Yeah. Anything else? We don't have a whole lot because we're just 2 weeks out from the ride. So we wanted to mostly just inform you of what's upcoming and some changes to the ride so that you guys are aware. Excellent.
Sounds good. You guys are doing a great job.
Oh, you guys are doing a great job. It's so fun to see. It's so fun. It's been really fun to talk to people at Packet Pickups, just getting really excited about fundraising again and riding again and seeing everybody in person again. So thank you guys for starting and continuing your fundraising.
Yeah, and Brittany,
Make
just
sure-
let me know what might work tomorrow. We'll coordinate that water piece.
Okay, perfect.
Awesome. Like I said, we don't have a whole lot, so our next meeting will kind of be a recap, and then we'll have some next steps for 2022. But our next meeting will be July 14th, and then August 11th and September 8th.
Okay.
Brittany, you're gonna send this out. Literally, my computer totally crashed at the beginning of the meeting, and I got back on at the end of the meeting.
Yes.
Can you send it back out, and then if I have questions, I can call you or email you?
Yeah, we'll record it and then send it out to
was-
everybody.
Like crazy. Sorry.
No, totally fine.
And just one last
can
thing,
also-
our reg fees are going up on Monday. If your teammates ask you.
Yeah. Steve, if you can also just hang on at the end of this call and we can fill you in too.
Okay. Whip through the slides quick.
Yeah, it was pretty quick. So if you want to just hang on, we can fill you in.
All right, guys, have a great night. Brittany, I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Sounds
Thank
good.
you.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank
All right.
you.
Hi, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Here.
Yeah, thanks, Erica, because I actually had a question, but I didn't want to delay everybody else.
No, that's okay. And we can stop recording too.
Trying to figure out how to do that.
I mean, I'm okay with it. I don't know.
Okay, fine.
Did you guys talk about